Hello and welcome back to our RedRun challenge in Monster Hunter Generations, where today we are hopefully going to manage to succeed at our last urgent before HR6. So let's go fight a Gammoth. Well, that's not helpful. So, problem discovered with the whole not having health plus 50 thing. Thankfully, it's one that can be gotten around. So yeah, let's go for this defender here. Good. Because as we've said before, Gammoth does have damage output on her side, if nothing else. Also HP. She's got HP on her side as well. So to that end, let's bring some traps. We don't normally do so, but it can be useful. Probably going to find myself wanting more and more traps as we go farther here. Nullberries are good to have, as are cleansers. And we're good on hot drinks. So off we go. We'll see how unshakable she is. And hey, secret area. Yay, Fusium. Though I don't really need the Fusium, because it would be a defense downgrade for me to go to the alloy set. But I'm sure I'll end up needing more Fusium later on for something. And I spy some popos who may or may not have tongues for us to turn in. Let's find out. Come back here, you. Tongue, please. That's not a tongue. Neither is that. That's a tongue. That's not. That's not a tongue either. But that is. So I know recently I said that my new niche would be identifying colors for you folks, but clearly I've expanded out to just identifying anything and everything. Like, I can tell you what items are and aren't popo tongues. There's probably a market for that. Apparently, Gammoth got bored of this area. So did she go indoors or over there? Let's try indoors. There does not seem to be a giant mammoth in here, but there is a blue mining spot. So she must be over here. That looks like a Gammoth to me. I actually don't need to paint her. Hey, we guard pointed that. I know you folks might be concerned about being able to track Gammoth for yourselves on the map, but I'll try and make it easy for you to keep up with her. She may be elusive, but I think we can get by together without painting her. So the sub is Popotongues, but I still want to break all the breakables. Even though I actually don't really need her parts. Because I'm not making her weapon because it's bad. And I don't really know that her parts are used in anything else. Also, her armor's not great either, so... Really, she's just a big pile of uselessness. A big pile of uselessness who might get KO'd. A big pile of uselessness who did get KO'd. Unfortunately, in such a way that I can't really get at her trunk. But that's okay. Because we can get those tusks. And the tusks are good too. In fact, I believe we've gone over this in high rank. I do believe it's the tusks that are the more valuable break. Because there are no high rank trunk spines. Fine, if you want to put your snow back on, be my guest. Yeah, I'd appreciate if you didn't throw those at me. That was not the right direction to do that in, but it worked out okay. And we just got a mount attack against a Banahabra. Except it wasn't a mount attack, it was just a jump attack. There was no mount flash. Also, the Banahabra kind of exploded, so even if there was a mount flash, I don't think we would have got the mount. I am glad that didn't harm me. That did, though. Interesting. Also, it harmed me quite a bit. That was unpleasant. I made the shock traps, but forgot to actually grab one. I am a genius. I doubt any of you watching at home could match my intellect. Because clearly, smarts are a thing I have in spades. But let's go ahead and plop this down here. She's a little angry right now, but that might end soon. In fact, it looks like it just ended. And she stays in pits for a good while anyway. You just need her to actually get into them. Kind of want to kill the Remobra, but I also kind of don't want to bother. Lady, just take a step forward. Lady. I know you're feeling trapped right now, but you'll be feeling more trapped if you just take a step forward. There you go. Of course, you were waiting for my red shield to run out, weren't you? We did not get to make very good use of that trap. I was worried I'd absolute evaded a little early there, but it worked out okay. I am so glad that can block that. I was actually kind of worried. Ow. Okay, health. We need it. Don't have much, but need it. Didn't have absolute evade. Or stamina. That's a bad situation to be caught in. This Ice Blight. Not helping. And neither is this snowman, but 'tis easily gotten rid of. Lady, come on. She's gonna throw that at me. Or at my cat. That's totally acceptable. We're losing a lot of limit breaker time here. At least I got something. Wasn't her, but I mean, that's one less Remobra. Let's get out of here before she snows us. Let's just let this fly. Okay. She got out of the way to grab a cat. You jerk. Well, let's see if we can at least get ourselves a 10-file red shield before Limit Breaker runs out. Didn't have any more files to put in. I'm too used to trying to put in files immediately after getting my red shield. I keep saying put in files when it's charging the files. Really need to get my terminology straight. Almost, cat. Almost. Oh, you didn't like that? I'm sorry. And away she goes. She's making her full circuit. She just goes back to where she started. That'll be the full circuit for her. Almost was positioned amazingly well. Did she just yell our supplies into the box? And apparently I was too stuck in an animation to absolute evade out of the area. That's actually okay, because I need to sharpen. We didn't lose too much health anyway. Let's go ahead and drink one of these, though. Wow, what you doing way over there, lady? Gotta bust at least 1 foot. Plus, if we bust a foot, we'll get a knockdown. And with a knockdown, we could probably manage to get our hands on face break number 2 or maybe the trunk break. Of course, if she does that, that also gives us a chance. Of course, we need to not get hit by that. Ow. You do you, lady. You do you. Let's try this. Wow, no break. The break has to be soon. Of course, now that there's no availability, we would be hitting the snow instead of the actual part, which doesn't help us get the break. Lady, can you stop being my entire camera? Ooh. Wasn't aware that we had a full charge and limit breaker ready. So if I can actually manage to hit these Zamites, they will help me to get my energy blade. But apparently hitting them is hard. They're too small. So let's just go after the big fella. Big lady, rather. This is blue. Gotta go for it. Okay, lady. We're coming for you. Wow. Okay. Limit breaker, activate. I'm glad we can block that. Might have been just a smidge lethal if we couldn't. Oh, way to make my Mega Potion less valuable. I was kind of hoping to hit the face, but apparently it was a bit too close to that leg. But that's okay, we got a leg break now. And a face break. And the leg break was from a front leg, which is unusual, but not unwelcome, considering it's all the same. Ow. Ooh, we are almost ready for another energy blade. Ow. No, lady, no. Where's that trap? No, there's a trap. It's... there. What the hell were you thinking, cat? Thanks. Right on the edge of that. Oh man, we're not going to get a 10 file. But she is in this trap while tired. Of course, she's facing a way that makes it all but impossible for us to actually break her trunk. So we'll just go for this leg. Got it. And there goes the trunk. So we could go for the tail break, maybe get a sparkly out of that. Speaking of which, didn't she drop a sparkly earlier? I wonder if it's still there. It is. Hopefully it'll remain there long enough. Nope. Of course. Haven't got any real reason not to try and break all the legs. But then again, the tail is probably higher priority than the legs. Probably. There it is. And what? Thanks. That was close. This sparkly we're gonna get. Now let's get out of there before the snow happens. And apparently we got a partial break on that snow. Ow! That was probably a cat sparkly from one of the wild cats. And away she goes, not even limping yet. But she is a massive pile of HP, so... That's still weird when she just up and vanishes. I'm sorry that the Gammoth stepped on you, but it's not my fault. Ow. I mean, not very ow, but in real life it would certainly be very ow if this giant thing stepped on you. And there goes another leg. And there goes leg number 4. That's all the breaks on this Gammoth. Thank goodness for blocking. Now she's limping away. Makes sense. I mean, after all we've done to her. And let's Get rid of the bone husks. Who needs them? Not me. Letting it fly. Mainly for the stamina damage. And the damage. Cannot guard point that. At least not from that angle. Uh-oh. Ooh. If I did not have absolute evade, I probably would have died there. That is never a situation you want to be in. Would have died if not for thing X. Meant to do the X and A to close the gap there. Ow. Dodge this. Okay. She didn't dodge it, but she did kick me in the face and somehow, in so doing, pull me closer under her. I don't want to get smashed. Not after she's already limping. Not after we've already done a 10-file energy blade on her after she started limping. She's going to go down soon, and I do not wish to precede her. Not proceed. I do not wish to precede her. Well, I bet we can score the kill with an Ultra AED all over that face of hers as she sleeps in there. So, we'll give her some time. Unfortunately, it looks like this is the only mining node in here right now. So we can't really get a lot of value with the time. Or apparently we can get some fuchsium ore. Two fuchsium ore. Not bad. Oh, she's not sleeping or even attempting to, apparently. Still letting it fly. Wow. She is built of some pretty tough stuff. We've hit her with a lot of heavy things since she got starting to limp. And yet she's still going strong. How about this? Okay. Still alive. There we go. Okay, so the popo tongues can go away. So can the large beast tier. And we can also get our hot drinks back easily. Now, I thought I saw a blue mining node. There it is. Oh, hey, hard armor sphere is nice. Plenty of parts. With that, we could manage to swing our fencing with just... Oh, yay, our cats can level up again. Yeah, we can get our fencing with just our charm, because it's got 3 points, and then we can put 2 more points in with gems. And that frees up 2 slots. So, that charm is nice. Yep. So now we've got 2 empty slots, which is still not enough for anything, but they're empty. I could get to 8 points of health. And then if I get a weapon with a slot, I could get to health plus 20. That has a slot. It might be worth going for this upgrade. And I know we got to talk to everyone, but my battery light just turned red, and I don't have my charger within easy reach. So we'll go ahead and do that next episode. See you then, friends.